Week 6, today is Saturday, so almost coming close to the end. We've got about 2 weeks left. The rains that we're getting in New South Wales and the floodwaters happening and didn't sort of pan out the way I wanted it to, so I didn't really do much training at all this week. And some of you may have seen on Instagram or on Facebook, if you follow me on there, I signed up for a Spartan challenge for the sprint, so which is 5k, 20 obstacles. It was supposed to be in Picton, but I've just been advised that it's actually closer to Goulburn. They had to move it for some reason, so it should be fun, and apparently it's on some sort of track, so it's going to be a different experience than what other people have experienced before at that particular track. So yeah, so anyway, I thought, well, I'm back at the gym today. It's clouding over and it looks like it's probably going to rain a little bit later, but the sun's been out the last 2 days, which is good, so things are starting to dry up a little bit. So in preparation, I thought I'd do a 5k. Now, I haven't done a 5k for about 2 years. Now, my 5k is walk a minute, jog a minute, walk a minute, jog a minute. For the most part, up until about 30 minutes, I was doing, I started off with a 5-minute walk. And then I started doing 1 minute on, 1 minute off, sort of walking versus jogging. I was probably doing around about 8-9 Ks with the runs. And then occasionally I'd sort of step it up to 10. And I think by about the 30-minute mark, 30 to 35 minute mark, I was starting to get pretty tired and I was starting to get a stitch. And so then I started doing a couple of sprints for about 30 seconds on, and then took a minute off, and I was struggling. So yeah, for like the last 10 minutes I was walking most of it. So anyway, it's got the new Oxy Shreds in the gym, so I thought I'd give it a try and see what it tastes like. So this is the passion fruit one, and we'll just got that nice fizzy drink sort of sound. Smells of passion fruit. Week 7, Tuesday. So got up early this morning, really didn't want to. I'm sort of feeling a little bit sore from my first 5k that I did the other day on Saturday, I think it was. Yeah. And so I had to do I was working on my 5k again today because it's the second day of the week. So my plan is to do 5Ks, or at least attempt to, and then just try and increase the amount of times that I run, because I'm not a runner. I hate running. But anyway, I thought I'd give it a go. So for the first 10 minutes, I'm just sort of walking at about 6, and no incline at this point. And then just throughout the 5k, I just randomly hit different inclines because I'm trying to, I guess, I don't know what to expect from the Spartan race. So I thought, well, you know, on a treadmill, you're just walking on one level, you know, it doesn't really change that much, but you can have different terrains and all that sort of stuff in the real world. So I thought I'll just randomly select different intervals on the incline. And so I'm definitely feeling it in my lower legs, in my calves, and that today. It's been probably about 3 years since I actually did a proper 5K. I used to do it of a morning, and I used to go for time. I think my best time was probably about 41 minutes. So it wasn't really that great, and I'm probably about 10 minutes on top of that, at the moment, if I really tried, like to run full out, but at the same time too, like I'm completely fasted this morning, so, nothing in the tank, and I didn't have a lot of carb or anything like that last night, so I really don't have as much energy as I probably should have. So I have to sort of try and work out what's going to work best for me fuel-wise for the Spartan race. So that's going to be a little bit of trial and error, and just sort of see what works, on my body a little bit better. So I've been reading a few things, especially on the Spartan page, where people say, certain foods are optimal, they're not going to repeat on you, they're not going to upset your stomach and things like that. So we'll see what works and we'll see what doesn't. Week 7, day 3. Today's Wednesday. So this morning I was very sluggish getting out of bed. I think I had enough sleep, but I'm just sore. I haven't been this sore since the start of the challenge, and so I struggled a little bit today. Did back exercises today. Still enjoy the back exercises, focusing on the lats. And tomorrow I would normally do a 5K, which is what my plan was. But I think if I'm gonna do every second day doing a 5K, I might end up burning myself out. So only just with the running aspect of things. So I want to get my cardio and my endurance, stamina elsewhere. So one thing that I'll need to practice is my burpees. So looks like I'm going to be doing some burpees tomorrow, so that should be fun. Not. 10's my best at the moment. Struggle with 20. 30 is going to be killer. I know in the challenge I'm going to have to do a lot more of those. Include the 5k run on with it as well.